Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I wanted to show you what came to my P.O. box. One of my subscribers sent something. I won't say their name because I don't try to give away that online here. But they sent me a mug, which is pretty cool. It says, "Don't fluffy, be happy," or "Don't flurry, be happy." And then I got a little fan that I can plug into a USB port, which actually works really good because I've already used it several times. And then we got some cappuccino mix, French vanilla. So that's pretty cool. So to the subscriber that sent this, very much appreciated, and thank you very much. And so I definitely will utilize that. Oh, Miss Bonnie's there now. You were sleeping. She heard me come out. I know, baby. Come on. Come on. You coming? Okay, well, you're not. What'll happen is when I walk away, she'll push the door open. Because that's what she does. Anyway, I wanted to do a little bit of a prepping video and talk about some stuff that I think is important. Being a medical professional, 30 years a nurse, and I guess I could be called a professional. One of the things I think about a lot when it comes to a true SHTF situation is hygiene, okay? Hand washing is going to be such a hugely important thing before you handle food. If you get any cuts on your hands, anything like that, washing is going to help a long way towards not getting an infection. Also with hygiene, I think about, obviously, cleanliness, normal, like, you're working during the day, you're sweating your butt off, and then at the end of the day, you should probably clean yourselves up. And I think that that's important as well, because of the simple fact is it's going to make you feel better. Anybody can see, not she's so funny. Oh my god, that kid is hilarious. I knew you were gonna. Why didn't you just come out when I opened the door? Oh. Anyway, but you always feel better after you have had a shower. It's refreshing. You feel much better. Making sure you have plenty of soaps, shampoos. Those type of things. Your teeth, really, really important. So having dental floss, toothpaste, toothbrushes, those type of things, and having them in a decent supply. I'll show you in here one of the things that we had done recently as a group. Let's see. Here we go, right over here. You'll see all that. That's a bunch of soap, okay? And that doesn't even touch the surface of what we have. So there's 20 bars in each one of these, so there's 60 bars of soap right there. But I also have a ton of other soaps set aside, and I just ran into that and it fell off. So I hung these up just so you guys probably, why are they hung up in the middle of the thing? Because I don't want the mice to get in there and start nesting in them and all that good stuff. So that's why those are hung there for right now. Clyde! I know, baby. These guys are so funny. You're too funny. So anyway, getting back to hygiene. Being able to take care of your teeth. You get an infection in a tooth goes bad, you're not able to clean them, that's going to end up being a huge problem down the road, and really you don't want to deal with that either. So it's just something to think about, something to plan for, in those type of things. So it's it's up to you to think about these things, to plan ahead, but making sure that you have good hygiene, like I said, with your teeth, with your body, when you're getting ready to handle food, especially in an SHTF event, if you're handling everybody's food, you want to make sure that your hands are clean. you know, and stuff like that. You don't want to run into issues like that. We could go on now, Mr. B. I don't know why he decided that was the moment that he wanted to do that, but anyway, leaves are really starting to change here at the homestead. You can see it in the trees. I'm going to kick around here so you can see. We got one over here that's really going red. That's actually really pretty. And then just looking at the different trees, you can see them all starting to really change. And leaves are starting to come down as well. So, but the other day it was so funny. She was laying down, and Clyde decided that was a good time to curl up between her legs and go to sleep. She's great with them. Puppies not so much. I'm trying to integrate them together, you know, slowly, so that they behave, but one at a time, not as a group. As a group, they're like little psychopaths. So, but anyway, going back to hygiene, planning ahead, thinking ahead. You know, here's another thing that a lot of people don't think about, right? Your nails. You know, having nail clippers, having tweezers, you know, those type of things, to be able to clean under your nails, to keep your nails cut. Again, simple, small, little things, but they make a huge, huge difference in the big picture of things. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How important do you think hygiene is going to be after a true SHTF event? Do you think it's going to be important? You know, I know they talk about, like in the woods, that you want to blend in if you're, you know, but that's if you're on a mission. We're not on a mission, you know. We want to be able to take care of our business, stay healthy as long as we can. You know, a big one for me, health-wise, is vitamins. Making sure I have the different vitamins that I want for my own personal use in an SHTF situation. So vitamin C is big. Vitamin C promotes healing. Vitamin D3. If it's wintertime, you're not getting enough vitamin D3, and that helps keep you healthy. You know, zinc is another one. Those are the main three that I like to use. So I try to use those every single day, because it just makes such a difference in the way I feel. And, you know, and if I do get sick, I recover much, much faster, you know, with that. So that's something else to think about. But take care of your hygiene, plan for your hygiene, you know, being able to keep yourself clean, keep that dirt out from under your nails and all that type of stuff as well. It's going to make a big difference. All right, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I will talk to you all later. Bye.